welcome to the Business as Usual podcast, helping your business bounce back. This is episode 3 of the Draft Your Basic Plan series, and I am your host, Lisandra Pagan, preparedness expert and business contingency consultant. I help business owners plan and prepare for business interruptions that can cost a lot of money. You can find more information about myself, my services, simply by visiting my website, deliveryplan.com, where you also find a set of worksheets that I have created to help you draft your basic contingency plan. So download the worksheets and let's start drafting your plan. And today I want to expand on the idea of potential business risks. I found that people have this idea that contingency planning is always about the end of the world scenario, and that is really far from the truth. I want to make sure that you understand that business interruptions and business risks are an everyday issue and have nothing to do with the end of the world or the Armageddon. And that's why today I will discuss the most common risk that we all face, even in our businesses, and that is technology failures. We rely so much in technology for almost everything we do in our businesses, in our homes. We rely on technology in every aspect of our lives. In fact, we are so dependent on it that if the Wi-Fi sucks or we cannot find a charger and our phone is about to die, we start freaking out. We use technology for everything, and that is a reality. Now, when it comes to business, technology is sometimes our best ally. We use it for purchases, sales, payment processing, invoicing, payroll, and a lot more. Most of business processes are somehow dependent on technology, and that's why technology is a blessing, because we can reach more people, we are efficient, and we have everything in an instant, available in an instant, at the reach of our hands. But unfortunately, it's also a curse, because the convenience can disappear in a single second when technology fails. So technology, it's a dichotomy. It's a blessing and a curse, because we don't understand technology. We don't understand how things work, and most of the time we don't know what to do with it when it fails. So we are at the mercy of the IT guy or girl. We are at the mercy of PayPal or whatever payment processing we're using, and worst case scenario, we are at the mercy of hackers. So technology, it's always a dichotomy. As I said, it's a blessing and a curse. And I say this because as business owners, we need to understand that technology will fail us at some point. We need to plan and prepare for those specific events, because otherwise we will be setting ourselves and our businesses up for failure. So let me give you an example. If you rely on technology to manage, let's say, reservations for your spa, even if you can handle it manually from time to time, if you don't have a backup and your system fails, you will not be able to confirm reservations. Maybe you double book a time, or you simply don't have customers' information, because we rely on our spreadsheets and we rely on our customer relationship manager, and we rely so much in technology that we don't keep another system. We don't have another system in place. And when we only have one system in place, we are setting ourselves for failure, because if that system relies on technology, we know that it's not 100% reliable. So let's say you have a software to manage reservations, or your customer relationship manager, where you have all your clients or customers' information, calendar, openings, information, email, numbers, phone numbers, credit card information. And if it fails, you can probably still manage some reservations on the phone, but I want you to think about the amount of people that will try to book a reservation online, and if it's not working, they will just go to another site, or simply they will forget it and do it later. So not everyone will pick up the phone and call you and say, hey, I was trying to book a reservation and your site is not working. So with that said, I have to bring another issue. How long will it take you to figure out that your system is down? That reservations are not entering the system. So think about it. How would you notice? Because if people don't call and say, hey, I tried to book a reservation and your system is not working, how are you going to find out that your system is down? In the meantime, while you are not realizing that your systems are down, clients are going away and you're losing money. So that's why you need a backup plan. You need to have a backup plan because we cannot rely 100% on technology. And this is just one of the potential scenarios that could and will happen for any business that relies on a single reservation system. We must understand that it will never be up and running 100% of the time. And that is a reality. So you have two options. You can just let it go, wait until something happens, and then deal with it. Or you can start planning for these interruptions. As I said, technology failures are the most common for businesses and they just impede normal business operations. So let me give you a couple of examples of technology failures that we might face in our businesses. Payment processing, software failures, hardware failures, phone answering or communication system failures, connectivity issues, order processing, employee communication, denial of access, hacking, and human error. All right, I know it's a lot to process, but these are some examples of what can really happen in your business if your business relies on technology all the time. For me, I work from home, so having a second computer available, it's always part of my backup plan. If I don't have Wi-Fi or connectivity, or I face connectivity issues, I have already mapped potential locations where I can go and work from there. All right, so now let's talk about your plan. If you have been following the episodes to complete your basic contingency plan, you probably have a list of potential risks for your business. So now what you need to do is to divide those risks by categories, and technology needs to be a priority. So list all technology related risks and work on potential solutions for them. Some examples of solutions are maybe you need a quick repair service or a technical support contract, or maybe you need a backup point of sale, maybe an iPad or a separate computer for that. Think about backups. Maybe a paper backup will suffice for a couple of hours or minutes until you get an advanced system to work. But you need to plan for this type of interruptions because these are high probability risks that we all face. So who is your contact IT person? Do you already have one? If you don't, you need to find an IT contact person that is going to help you as soon as you reach out, because you need to get your business back to normal as soon as possible. How will you find out of the failure? Are you running a site test every morning? Are you running a site test every week? You need to run and test your sites, your links, and make sure that everything is working. What is your backup plan? Are you keeping paper records? Are you backing up on the cloud every day, several times a day? What are you doing to protect your information? How would you process payments? Do you have an alternate service provider? Who will provide the service? Do you have a point of sale for that alternate service provider? Or are you thinking on calling someone to see who can help you? All these questions will help you create a plan for technology failures. However, you need to remember that all businesses are different. What might cause you losses will not necessarily cause losses to me, or vice versa. That's why I cannot give you all the specifics. So take your time and complete this exercise. I promise if you take time and complete this exercise, it will save you a lot of money in the future. Work on it for as long as you need to. The idea is that you consider all processes that rely on technology in your business. And at a minimum, you will have an idea of what to do when it happens or who are you calling. If you need to set up backups like alternate companies, point of sales, payment processing, that needs to be done way ahead of time. You cannot wait until your initial system is not working or your only system is working to try to find another company. please visit my website, deliberaplan.com, where you can find additional resources. You can always schedule a free initial consultation and we can work together and get your business ready to bounce back. Now, you go ahead and work on technology risks, and I will talk to you next week. Bye now.